Hello guys, today I'm bringing you guys another video about the fire temple of me tanking it. So this was a VOD from yesterday, and I thought I would make a quick video on how to tank in fire temple, because a lot of people been asking me, hey Zella, how you tank the fire temple. So here I'm gonna show you. So let's just have the video rolling and I'll show you how you tank it. So first of all, let's talk about food. I'm running the movement speed. I'm running the movement speed, the combat speed, and also the HP. And for the scrolls and for the food, I'm using the HP regen food. You can use a defense if you have a defense food. That's fine. And for the pots, just regular pots, nothing too crazy. For the skills, for stigmas, I have it I have Tauntaun, I have the shield of protection, the one that you hold it. I have Nezaken shield, and I have Imperion's Lord's punishment for stagger. Alright, so let's continue the video. So yeah, I just pop those, and then we're gonna go. So here I'm just running. So I'm just gonna commentate over this video. So I'm running, trying to avoid those orbs. Jumping here, trying to go over there first. Can come here. Can jump from that rock over there, and then that's done. Very easy. And then we just wait here until everyone else comes over. So we're waiting on party members, and then I'm gonna do a gap closer, or I'm gonna do taunt there. I didn't do gap closer that time. There we go. We're trying to get as much aggro as possible, trying to get those attacks hit us. So I already used my skills. All right, so there's nothing notable here. We're just right now, hold up. So right now we're trying to have it so that like the the boss always faces us. So the boss always faces us, and the party members are over here, here. If they come anywhere over here, they're gonna get swiped and they're gonna die. So always try to point the boss away from the party members. If you see them, like come over to your zone, try to move away from them, or like try to go near the wall, all the way to the wall if you can. But if they decide to follow you, then they actually deserve to die, because you know, um, because they don't know how any of it works. All right, so let's continue. So basically just try to not point the boss towards party members. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so far nothing too special. Everything like oh, this that attack is like telegraphed. So um you can dodge that, you cannot dodge that, doesn't matter. In here it's going for another party member. Okay, so it's back on me again. So I'm gonna use Nezaken shield, because I know it's gonna do big attack, because it does like it's gonna bring its arms up in the air like this. Like, okay, so this is him. So this is gonna he's gonna do like this. That means he's gonna punch the ground. So what that means is that, let me delete this. There we go. That's that skill. It does like summons like circles on the ground, like circle, circle, circle. So I popped an Nezaken to block that. Um, all right, let's continue. All right, that was a charge. He's gonna throw a boulder at random player, and then he's gonna turn. So in here, I try to use taunt. Just use taunt on cooldown. Okay, so in here, let's go back a bit. Let's go back a bit. Let's delete that. So it's gonna whenever it does it puts it like leg up. It puts its leg up, right? That means it's gonna punch the ground, and then once it punches the ground, there's gonna be 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. So the first one, second one, and third one. I usually try to like block, use the shield of protection on the second one, and then just eat the third one. You at least wanna like block one of them if you only have an this skill at level 1. You know, I have it at level 1, but it's still very useful. So here you go. So it's gonna do that skill, and I use it. There we go. I pressed it, and I'm gonna block that. See, I have like no damage. Block 1. Oh, you cannot see it on yellow. Block 1. Very good. So far so good, right? And let's delete this. Right. And then I also have notice I also have this this buff right here. I have this buff. The warding strike. I have the warding strike 20% damage tolerance, so that's why I have a bubble on me. So I take less damage. All right, let's continue the video. So we're trying to break its stagger bar now. All right, stagger bar is broken. So I did a dodge. I just faced through to go behind to do back attacks for more damage. Again, warding strike. That see, this is what I meant. Here, this person came straight for the tank. They came right next to the tank. They're like, what class are they? They're like a sorcerers. Sorcerers should be over here. Sorcerers should be over here. Sorcerers should be over here behind the boss to do back attacks. Even on the sides is fine. Like if you're here, if you're here, anywhere here is fine. But in here, in the front of the boss, big no. Make sure to always pay attention as a DPS on where you're standing. Never go near the boss if you're not a melee. If you're a range player, just don't go on the melee. Then you're gonna get hit and you're gonna die, or you're gonna piss off the tank. Because they're always trying to put, if they're decent at what they do, they're always gonna try to put away the boss away from the party. So it's gonna charge again, and then it's gonna throw its the rock skill, and then it's gonna turn, and then I'm gonna try to here I'm gonna try to do that the block again. So all right, hit another warding strike to get the bubble back up. So you rotate, you use the warding strike, then use the bubble, and then Nezukan shield, the passive Nezukan shield is good for like auto attacks and stuff, you know. All right, so there's that. So the boss is dead. All right, so this is a kind of funny thing. Like I seen a lot of people do, is they come over here and they fly all the way across, and then most of the time they fail. So this is how you do this. So this is how you do this. So I'm gonna teach you how you do this jump. So you come over here, you jump over, you try to climb like very slowly all the way to the top, and stand on the tippy top. I do a couple of jumps here. 1, 2, and then at the very end of the jump, you see 1, 2. So at the very end of my jump, I hit spacebar to go all the way over there. It takes a bit of practice, but I died like 20 times attempting this. This is not my first time doing it, so you're gonna die a lot. So if you want to do this as a shortcut, or if you want to flex on other players, you can try to get better at this. See, these people are keep like running, and because they cannot do the jump. It's always funny. All right, so this second boss is kind of spurgy. It jumps all over the place. It's a bit chaotic. This second boss, Ignis, is very fucking chaotic fight. So if you die here, I don't blame you, honestly. Like, cause it does like a lot of like fire puddles and stuff. So it's gonna jump on all over the place, and you're trying to do your best to take the aggro and then have it away from the party members. So right now I'm trying to get the aggro and then point the boss away, but this boss doesn't listen to me at all. So here I'm trying to do back attacks again. Nothing notable so far. Okay, so it's on me right now. Just iframe that. Very easy. Oh, okay. So the boss periodically is gonna drop this fire puddle. So it's gonna drop fire puddles. Well, not there, but these ones. These ones. So whenever it drops it, and you have a melee, like you have the enchanter, which is a melee class. I try to move the boss away from these puddles. You know. I actually don't want to draw that. Alright, so alright, let's continue. Alright, so again, pointing the boss away, trying my best. So this is really good right now. They're away. So I can tank the boss however much I want. Very good. Alright, let's continue. Okay, so it's gonna jump, do that jump attack. It does no damage. Again, if you have a decent party, like right now, I'm running with enchanter and then cleric. So this is gonna be the ideal setup. This is gonna be very comfy for you because you have a buffer, and they're like a hybrid healer, and they also have another healer. So this is gonna be very like comfy run. All right, so here's let me go back. This person keeps following me. If you see someone doing this, just make sure to tell them in the party chat, because they're gonna get hit by the boss and then they're gonna die. So I tried to point away, and this person is a sorcerer, is a mage. I don't know why they keep following the tank. This really annoyed me when I was doing this run. And this doesn't happen. This happens all the time. It's not just this run. It happens all the time. Right, so yeah. So that's Ignis. Again, pointing the boss away, trying to block with my shield of protection. Just regular stuff. In here, what people do is that they usually hug the wall, and then you have some people who just like to aggro everything, and they just they just they just run away like this guy. They're like taking everything with them. All right, that's funny. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, so whoever don't have the aggro gets the mirror. You know the drill. Gets the door. And then everyone kind of goes to the corner to see who has the aggro, and then they jump off to reset the aggro. The reason you want to jump here, because you already got the you already got the checkpoint, right? To not have like to not fight the mobs, basically, because these mobs have a lot of HP and are tanky and take a while to kill. So we don't do that. We don't fight mobs. So this guy kind of aggroed me. So here I'm gonna skip forward a bit. So here I die, I resurrect to the checkpoint, and nobody has aggro. Alright, so I'm trying to rebuff here with the scrolls and stuff. You can use this crit scroll. I like to use it sometimes, and then this one, if you have it, you can use it. It helps. With it, the damage boost is nice, but you mainly want to use it for the damage tolerance, because this boss hits a lot. Alright, so here the first thing I did was eat the dirt. Okay, so the boss is on me. It's like doing it's like sword stuff, because its swords are out. Okay, the bow. Whenever it does the bow, like points it into the air. Whenever it points the bow, so this is the bow, this is the arrow, and this is her. Okay, I guess like this. Whenever she does this move with the bow, then that means it's gonna throw like a puddles, like small puddles. So you have to dodge on a sideways, or like, you know, sideways to dodge it. So here, let's play this. Oh, I guess it's the other one. Okay, so this one, whenever she goes in the air, it stuns. It's the big circles. But then there's also another pattern where she does the small portals, you know. Here, let's continue the video. So you can try to iframe that. So it's gonna do big swipes again. Again, make sure you're pointing the boss away. Very important. You're pointing the boss away, because this huge cleave is gonna delete. If DPS gets hit by this swipe, they take a lot of damage. Like 50% of their HP just vanish. If they're like squishy. So again, trying to block it. I just blocked most of it with my shield of protection. If you do this enough times, you kind of get used to what the patterns and what attacks look like, so you can just use it then. So this is the dodge. So this is the dodge. So you want to go like that. These ones are kind of tricky. If you have a high ping, then that means you're gonna have to dodge faster. So I would wait for this line. So I would wait for this line to come over here, then dodge, then dodge. So when you dodge, by the time you dodge, the line will appear right here, and then you will also avoid this one. it will also avoid this one. So it will be there, it'll be here, it'll be here. Yeah. So let's play the video. Or you can just like voke. If you have like a really good ping, I have a 140 ping with exit lag. If you can voke. That one I got clipped. All right, there we go. So it's pretty easy. I used the shield strike. Okay, so that here's the move I was talking about. So it points the it points the bow on the like this, and then it shoots a bunch of arrows, these small circles, and you have to dodge these small circles. So whenever she goes in the air, whenever she goes in the air, like this, no, hold up. Whenever she goes in the air, like here, and then she points a bow and arrow, then that means she's gonna do the big ones. If she stays on the ground, that means it's the small ones, you know? So that's how you can tell apart. So in here, she's gonna probably stay there. Yep. In here, okay, so she has the bow out again. So this is one of the things people have to look out for, is that whenever she has a bow like this on her waist, and that means she's gonna do the line AoE. So make sure to not be line of sight of another player. Like you need to be apart. Like you see how we are apart here. So she's gonna do that skill, and then boom. If you're together, never ever be on top of another player. Never ever. You never want to be like this. Do not be this kind of like these people. Don't do what they do. Make sure to be always have nobody behind you or in front of you, you know. All right, so that's that. So another she did the air thing, so you can iframe these ones. I just did. All right, so it went in the air. So so this is the pattern where she does the sword stuff. She has the swords out, and then you can block most of this. See, I blocked one of them, and it does no damage. That's the attack that kills most Templars and most tanks in general, and like gladiators if they're the one who's tanking. So that skill is kind of a bit of hard to dodge. So what I do is I kind of go in the middle, and then I try to dodge it. And if I cannot dodge that skill, I always make sure to only get hit by once. So if you're right here, then you're gonna get a Venn diagram by both of these. You see? There's so many Venn diagrams going on. But if you only take one hit, then you should be fine for the most of the time, you know. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I cannot talk. All right, let's continue the video. Again, this person, did they die? No, they almost died. So let's replay that. Okay, so we dodging. So it's gonna do. The boy is out. So you should already know that this person needs to come over here. This person needs to come over here. I'm fine over here, and this person is fine over here too. So I'm fine. So if this person goes here, this person goes here, everything is fine. Let's see what happens. I don't know what happened. I don't know why everyone tried to go this way. And because of this person, this other person got clipped. This other person got clipped and their HP just vanished. Their HP just vanished. So never do that. So always make sure to have keep the line of sight to be clear. That's the bow attack. Whenever she has the bow on her hip, make sure to not be on line of sight of another player. All right, so that's another slash, and then she's gonna keep doing that. Okay, so that this is the second time she does this. The second time she's gonna like shoot out these fire beams like this, like this. It's gonna try to target you. So this is basically wherever you were standing, it's gonna try to get that area to be unsafe, you know. So what I do, I just either dodge forward or dodge backwards. While I dodge this is also very tricky at first, but the more you do it, the better you get. You can get hit by these lines. You take a bit of damage, but if you get hit by this wall, it just chunks you down. See how this guy almost doesn't have any health left. All right, let's continue the video. So I just phased through that because of my ping, and the last one I just kind of ate it. It's whatever. So again, it's gonna do the bow. It's gonna do small ones, so dodge sideways, very easy. The bow. Okay, so after that second dodge, the one I just talked about, it's gonna do this bow skill, the line of sight bow skill, but it's gonna do twice. So it's gonna do once, and then it's gonna do second time. So wait wherever you are. Do not, after the first one hits, do not go to another player. Just generally, do not go to another player, please. Alright, so it did it twice, and they got hit for no reason there. You basically don't want to overlap them. If you overlap them, then you take the DPS takes the double damage. I mean, as a tank, you might be fine, but they might just get one shot, you know. So at least as a tank, make sure to not overlap your thing with other players. So here, I'm going middle, and then yeah. So again, that stun again. I just like fucking face tank there. So whatever. Again, bow skill goes side to side. It might do the okay, so it's gonna do it again. Okay, 1, 2. All right, that time it was better. That time it was better. So I'm blocking here, and the boss is almost dead. And that's the dungeon. Yeah, and then you can collect whatever you want. And anyways, so this was the guide on Fire Temple on how to tank as a Templar. If you guys have feedback, leave down in the down in the comments. Make sure to like if you like it, dislike if you dislike this, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys next time. See you.